Mama abo nonsia yama mu nyina to yasama mu akwaba yaba mu naso anwumre yi a enya bone omemu nsam ne ama wodo so de ayensa ka ene se yaboaboa no atodin anwumre nonsia kasebo a yede bedan yetiefo utie free peace 104.3 FM so okay 101.7 NIT 100.9 Nimiansa ewo Sepa Sabeka Johnson Accra. Enweti hello 101.5 FM Wadum Kumasi. Ghana man temuni nyina ye dunsia 16 regions. Sawo tianka wo babia. Kasa fidie bese eduesia numni echire kwamnonia bese diasa. peacefmonline.com ghanatoday.com so abode yetiefo kwa ubenya bia kan. Na die di kase ebonmu akotine bia ne se and the court ekwa asetena eye ambulance asemu a efa doctor case ato force ne ho na asemu a wode kodan court no court agbatu egu wasa kabi nso ade akire attorney general ekane mampani a wotu franka ade ama NDC amanyoko His Excellency John Dramani Mahama watre se Sewrade ya na dum no wobetena kunye isu a ya kwantempo no obeya no abonta.
Because majority of accidents are head-on collisions. And one of your priorities they say you be dualize akwan a Ghana ha.
Na Director of Elections ama New Patriotic Party Yera Evans ni makon and watre se Survey ye ba ye trese Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia ebedi nkunimu no nkyerese wotirimu aye wonde
enya dia ebema yitirimu aye de say de make say uni wo pejin wo fie bie
na a Public Interest Accountability Committee ena wo charge we wase eba no oil fund expenditure ho a asa Ghana fo aye din e de afa ho a enya nika
na nyame mu se yankasa yedi yesika edwananka nyame se efa media for no so obi ankasa
na ECOWAS resident ya owo Ghana hanum sei ambassador baba Ghana wakil ena o katre Ghana mebuni se ade aye friend se digital space yemfa ye hunsem emfa so wo mu pa Ensembi aka honsom de mu aseda ema Osons Kamesia ode Osons Garlic capsules eboa ma immune system nya hoden kotia nya ne wanti yade enka won to form da MTN network ne so ede dodo anu ayisu MTN ne panko a High Sense Ghana home appliances ya papa nyina ejesio ene ho sa wo paniama pesiesie wo fie ne wo office ya eye High Sense Ghana Ami Scientific Eba and Alternative Medical Hospital. Allow Safi a radina yaresafo. Dolphin roofing system border sumania kono se. Said Dania Bako and answer commercial quantity obeboso. Novus Industries and Trading Limited at the Anomalia Papa Bigaso. Okay Simbia a sefata. Ruta Herbal Product at the Ruta Mister and a Ruta Titanicia a boy in Nipedia. Pepsodent charcoal toothpaste ya na osembeye kama ebenya hoden wani mo bette said mekoya da urumane se amansan tiame kwabena mafo matena se amede nsem eba afi asem ni nkyeremu nie and a court ekwa asetena na eye high court wa ewon kran ha court jemtene ni eye justice efiase wa asareboche na ebra wotena ase no asemu ada court a wo mu idie eye Dr. Kesa ato forcing oye minority leader eso amu oman no aboka eni nipa mienu bi yeka no ho asemu yedi akwanim wa na tape bi epie na sa tape na lawyer fo no ede ensem gu nkrata so a no wo de kodan court no se asem no kura wo mu montungu esanse eniema bi a epiepie no ema asem ni die no aye style bi die di kan wo mu oda se yempe enquiry ɛna stay of proceedings baako bi nso yɛfrɛ ne sɛ mistrial ɛno sɛ court no sɛ wɔgye to mu a ɛnyɛ yie afei attorney general kɔnatea wɔn de baa yɛ sɛ ɛno nso yɛnyina so na nka yɛmmɔ asɛm no ntunguo no ɛno nso court kyerɛ sɛ owura Richard Japa yɛgyaa no a ɛnyɛ yɛ kyerɛ sɛ asɛm no a tape no na ɛka wɔ mu no anka baabi ya sɛ kɔne kɔdi adansekuru mu anaasɛ kɔka biribi to obi so ɛno nso amam wɔ hɔ na afei attorney general no ankasa yɛwura Godfrey Adame ɔno nso court ka kyerɛ ne sɛ asɛm no a ɛkɔ soɔ no ebetumi anko no nso wɔnte ne ho mfiri mu sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a etidi a wɔmanfoɔ ɛwɔ court no mu no ebetumi egyina brane enti ɛno sei ɔnte ne ho mfiri asɛm no mu sɛ Dr. Kesa to Forsen ehu sa attorney general nso yɛ bibi a ɛnyɛ no da asɛm no ɛnsi court hɔ yɛwɔ baabi a obetumi de akɔ a yɛfrɛ ne sɛ General Legal Council obetumi de n'asɛm akɔ akɔda awonum na bra asɛm die no baawiye no sei ɛna attorney general ɛka kyerɛ nsɛmkyerɛfoɔ.
And what you did notice afterwards, I'm conducting the matter, I'm still conducting the trial. The most important point today is that all the applications filed by the applicants have been dismissed in their entirety. All the 5 applications have failed. And I think that in reaction to this, I would say that clearly shows there's a group of people in this country who ride on manipulation of facts, distortion, and deception of the public. They're always seeking to mislead and deceive the public. Today, they've been exposed. That is what I say. I leave the rest to my friends.
So now that they've been dismissed, all the applications have been dismissed. Yes. How do you see this case going forward?
Well, today, when I was coming, I had a song in my spirit. Head of that church, triumphant. You know that song?
I know.
Please. We joyfully adore thee. And then it goes on. Precisely. Continue. You have to play it in your radio stations. Head of thy church, triumphant, we joyfully adore thee. And I said to you that they will lay traps, but all the traps I'll flee from them. And indeed, only righteousness will prevail.
Would you object to the audio record now without
Wei aye attorney general yewra Godfrey Adame national organizer Emma MPP Henry Nanabuache ono nso ka we kyerɛ nsɛmkyerɛfo.
The court admitted that is fine, but as to the content of it, because the reason why we said so was that they exhibited 26 minutes, however, they played 16 minutes of the tape, right? So clearly it's doctored, because if you tell the whole world that, oh, you have a 26-minute tape, and then you come or you address the media and then you play only 16 minutes, and when you are asked, why did you play 16 minutes, you say that, oh, you only played what you want the public to hear. That is disingenuous. That is disingenuous. So clear, that is why we said that it was doctored, it was manipulated, it was cut and pieced together to achieve a certain evil intention and malicious intention. And yes, today that played out, right? In fact, even before this tape came out, the NDC said that they have caught the AG on tape coaching the accused, Japa. Not only that they also have evidence which implicates, or in which the AG is telling Japa to implicate Atoforsi. And today in court, the judge said it, that she's listened to it 10 times and she never on the tape had anything of that sort.
Dear Yatene Kasei Aye Henry Nana Buache na National Communication Officer ma NDC Amanyuku Yewra Same Jemfi Ononso Ekasai.
The tape has been admitted, and that is why the judge made copious reference to it in delivering this ruling. And you've seen the line of cross-examination. More tapes are coming up. More tapes are coming up. Then number 2, and that is the juice of this matter. That is what makes all of us happy about this matter, is that the trial judge says that it gives great discomfort for an attorney general and minister of justice to be speaking to an accused person when he knows that he's not supposed to be speaking to the accused person in the first place. And to be speaking to an accused person who was a lawyer in the case against the ethics of the profession, including telling the accused person to lie and contrive a medical excuse duty to deceive the courts. And the judge says these are serious issues of professional and prosecutorial misconduct, and that the appropriate forum can deal with that. We have taken a cue from that. And we know that the appropriate forum is not only the GLC. The GLC is one. We shall trigger that process at the right time. But we also know of Article 218 and the powers of Shraj. We know of the powers of Parliament under their powers to censure a minister. And we are going to be triggering all these things. There is no way that this dishonorable, crooked character called Godfred Ame will get away with these unprofessional conducts and criminal conduct. There is no way.
Wey a lawyer Sami Temfi or your National Communication Officer Emma NDC Amanyoko Yenia ba Philippa Tanga ena obuabuan nsem nyina no edi free Accra High Court wa yetiefu etiebi na constitutional lawyer lawyer Kweku Painter lawyer Radia Sumti nkawo.
Amen.
And I would do a need the Accra High Court to assemble the Echikakra.
I read the worker can radio do now war media na dinama can be.
I young fan of Bakuba coin. I Dr. Kessel Atoforsen na application our fire yano. Yase of fire order of inquiry. Stay of proceedings, and order for mistrial, and no, or patch say.
What's I mean the way drew? Little to the little to be in there. As some now, our court now, worthy we know, and there may be a cordo say. The men summonation, Amama and win here, there, court in the Bokodo, Wabon Crow, what the Asamno, Ekati away, and so no court no, Uncha Asamno, baby Edu, na Asamno, Obia, court baby, Ofi Bay. Kakamutu Machase, war the mum request for mistrial na. Wa file little behind them as some could be piano, and there may be a quadro. This is the way your court now. All the judge in the Genado, no Ocha Sanado, no Oja one what will be in a court of Wabo or Quadrano. Now, Oja on one coffee, the Monto Germany.
Na I anti there were the two court no anymore. Court na nji antum wabatu na yara Richard Japa ono nso ne dia ofare application na wo kachire court no say on striking out charges ya yede ato no so no eno nso court no anyi antum na de na opese wo kire
asamna na aka no netentin na netete ban there. Ono so onya to force the when na we class 1 wara na asam there asam na owo court na wodi wagbo no kwedu there ono na to force wa for kwan bido wa ma oman Ghana ahwe sika oya pepepe ya abrofu sikam bien na ne mbore no and there may be a pray a chill ensi wo court ho the men some did there 1 year bibiara and I should the Attorney General queer that to on Japan donor in particular no on yin biara Fida Attorney General repo na no komodi bi on yin there as some biara in you or whether what the bono kwedu into no so the man some na us Dallas or if you Attorney General no on know the city now or the file application na affidavit and sama or did that say the judge in Nigeria that means some na on check as some na wodi no wo court no na ono na judge no so say na nkyerɛm na ɔde ka ho no anyɛ adwuma ntɔmfa anyɛ adwuma
Jama eno ntimpo no wakacha ne se nko wonfa nko general legal council no ho.
Ayo, chede sabi asabakara. Emi meduwa beje baby na me magbo kwedu na wodi asam no wo court. Na sami wie na menyu ka gina baby na me kyerem de baby o tidam no mpo o akwedu da bo na ye na kwa na ne kekawa. Da ma asam no anya da sidi a wo court ho na o mom na pede page dem da sidi de ba court begina do court no so sense a judge na chemde o baby wo tu de na kwa ono yin de lawyers ye adwuma ye emre wo ho akwankyere wo ho anamontu ndi ye kwanpa a wetintim na mbra de ye fan ye hin adwuma enti de ma adwuma na ye no bi yin de Emi menyoro kase se me a lawyer na me da sama Mr. A na Mr. B ono na yene twemaso ono so na lawyer nti asam biara me a lawyer me pede menye obi ono so asam no mu na owo lawyer no da ma asam no o da me de fanyi pa no lawyer do nti me judge na pia kire nyina yin de tintin na tete be yan de so ya no kwa there Attorney General onye Richard Japashia onye na kasa 1-on-1 wabra Attorney General nyim da Richard Japa awon lawyer kasa biara nto wodo Japaka no odo onye na lawyer ka na wanfa da makwano da masam no de onfa nda woye wo court no ho ya wo baby we a lawyer na se anyi wadwuma yi da me ye hyehyɛ ne ta odo wodo ko on a general legal counsel nti judge na foto yin de se lawyer no wanfa mbra na ye de yedwuma no ho kwana ono wonjira do wo fe ntwa asem no mu na mbom suban nyipa ne de di wanfa mbra kwado no ohwa na wode no kɔ na wokɔ kaka da masam no nti afotu judge de ma hono no
na ayi kasia baako Attorney General no yase wonche ne ho mfiri asam die nim sade be ya omanfo benya judiciary nimu iresire mu no eno ho nso
Martin de judge tsasam da wo ya otambuafo ejinambrado na di yedwuma entembrano na hwambrano ho sambrano motum da ye bibia emrenso kwan botum aye enti judge na asam na oka na nyina no sanala onyambre bi na ogina do ntoboto wejina do na waeden o de Attorney General efi asam no mu na mejedira judge general na ohwen sam no bebia waka kwakodu na nkeka ho no am do ye na asefem nso onye de owombratum ana kwan do oboto wejina do waka kire Attorney General de onye den mon ba asam no mu ana de mon di asam ne chi enti majaje de manade ayafutu de ebia menwa enche ebia ode yi won hwa asem kra anso ya afutu de dem ye na yim no botum ajatum anja antum so a enye bon enti amra enti no jaje na adwenkyere na o kire de se ebia onu ya Attorney General na da mensam no wakaka fa no ho da mensam no tene ye yo onya da court na hwehwem anando obi ahwehwem na webu Attorney General fo na mbom no ade bi ho ma oya asefem de ebia obi keka da mensam efa ho na ede ho ada asem na chi enti Attorney judge no ami da kan nta sha mi yan de afutu da ma afutu so ye ne de o emede se benya nta be de you because asem sabi nya da enyi ho ma wontum da asemi na ebia nsama anyimpa keka won hwehwem wi ebia obohwehwem ebia won hwehwem enti da ma make no aya futu Attorney General odema Mr. Attorney General judge no odema aye Attorney General enti no ana da ma maka chana futu bia ya futu bia ho ya mra obi ba hyew da by force ala fa ma futu ye adwuma and say that most of to maka fa judge na futu or the man attorney general no
enti memfa ne say anya ense but
anya
futu or the man opa obeti opa wontie
nine try be you ba pia na fa you ba anto no yenche
but baby a wo kan say said ye be ya judicial process no be protect na again public confidence.
I mean, there be a home man. It was too much. We yambre ye jume. I yambra yenye pako na ashano. So judge na kasano on de record no. Oya asefem na nkeke ho a. Na wambra ana wo tuma ntobeje tuma do no da kasa. Na afutu de afutu bia ya afutu. Afutu bia ya afutu. Ente no ni ntumi ntobifo. Na ehya de by force aranfo afutu de adwuma because afutu na editu yipa no sembram no ehya wo ma ehya no na de be adwuma jaji de opanyi pa chaw won fa jaji meso do won fa yipa chaw ti jaji de ne da ende o hwe bibi o ka chole de adwuma da ye adwuma ono brofum no e fa without prejudice ono so ncha de atona general fan na afutu an ye adwuma abetse atona general na adwuma ore ye anana asam oridi ana bibi otidam. And so no, I'm a judge now for 20 days. I'm a damn American, a foot to be a foot to a foot to be a foot to a pair by Yajuma, a pair never Yajuma. Last submitted Senator in Anno.
Lawyer, I want to be Yajuma.
Manager said, maybe I told you Nigeria, maybe I told you Nigeria that I may find Yajuma. Because medical match, my general, what am I saying there? I won't there. Before Imam Kwada Makasi, but to the obedient did all the cancer that they must sabi. Attorney General and Wabon queer room waiting us some webun for that. And Brahma Quine. And Bra on my quine, the Nipo to my Casadam there. As summoner Abano, a year, as summer, Bofono, the beacon on suspicion. If evidence in na poker that's in na nipa baby was in a court that one can some so one can't summon 1 way, Mumway and Baya. Oh no, Obiara ni to no young holding no, the on your book no ye did there. As some abba or the queer that will be as some should want them, you crowd say, fair enough. After forcing why they were tried them, why that television sorry, I want to phone call prison. Who evidence power? What was you show? It's a symbol that was you show me no on your book on ye did. There, but Cassa de German, you know, why should Shasta were found guilty? Because I'm making an answer the year king. So go pray, even General Legal Council. General Legal Council, no, what the car you show, it be put at them away and quote him a repair. Why you quote him prepare, it's a queer do now with the Sidina Daba. What should Shasta will be some Shandam judge in Asamokan? That then I what you call Nankasa or Tenu and Pendu, and there may be a walk down to the other way from the Massamo. It is a what I did the whole Ghana, my there. I told you, Kadam, Judge, no, to open court, no, so on Nankasa, and some now what can wait, say, record on this account, wait turn over 10 times. Now, when to one place. It's as some no so could the baby or the waka, as some waka one a cabin. As some judge kind, someone can some pay them more than a proper place there. What do you call it? General Legal Council. Even there's an opinion, the General Legal Council, when you know what the General do. That means that my candidate behind there. We are in a political season. So what's the Ghana? None them may be or could say, one has what I'm going da. No one has a son better than them be a home as a better. I'm a frog. I mean, the moment the door could do now, we are in a political season. People are looking for political power. When you are nipa for Dubiala, what by ye day, what but to nipa swa, what by ye, and in the say, Sarah, or could do a Ghana. Because as some are able to do. Baby, what is the more confirmed query? And so, pay that public what did to me the was some Naracano, I know quite. One can say what the Sia Crano, Quambiado, or what there, baby, I will both share some or the woman, Quanya. Now, Sadana, what can't why there after first offer go to prison. wabɔ no kwadu nsɛm no da sidini naa no ɛde kɔdan baabi a wɔda asɛm no dan asɛm de bia wɔka baabi asɛm a wɔba biara wɔsa ayi twɛre biara nyɛ hɔ ɔtuti na anoma biara nyɛ so de kube nti sɛ asɛm ba wɔwɔ baabi wɔka sɛ wogyegye wɔ da sidini de woda sidini nyinaa de kɔdama bia no na akaedan akɔbɔ kwadu kwanya a wɔbɛhwehwɛ nsɛm no mu no wɔada akyi na da sidini a wɔ no ɛde akɔ wɔn totoa no wɔbɛyɛ dɛ wɔwie a na asɛm nsi na wɔre nyɛ gyedi anaa nyɛ awehyɛm anaa nyɛ akokoduru bi dɛ kwan biara de nyimpa no wɔayɛ wɔawo da si na ekɔ no ɔyɛ dɛ na gyaagye da si dina mu kɔ the same da si dina gyaagye ɔsɔ ɔka mu 10 times a nsɛm na mu kan mu di konkudu no wɔahu dɛm asɛm wɔ ɛwɔ ɔtɛ ɔyɛ nyimpa nya sabi nyimpa Ghana ha no sabi wa sabi na meto asababa wo menyenye mbir ne fa ka asam no yenye mbir sanya dama ankyenya na obi ne de wodele kɔgira court was wa wia Ghana so wa fa Ghana ska 2.something million euro oye de koro was atwere wa ne ho de tenten atwere wa ne ho de tenten de onne na jaji onne je da sidi mo sanya na kwal na mo so bodu mo da sereba da mo da ba bi se sare mpo de nyeda ya ne kwa na ya ne koro mo de yin da asam na wo court no onam da attorney general onye nyi pa so kedin komo wa ka da minti o de wo anon brofo ya kala technicality o mo kan da ayi charge ni ho na mbo mo asam da se charges wo ho ba do wo onam da mon komo na mo sa attorney general yin akwa kedin ti won jina da ba asam wo fe ntwa asam no mu ana na jaji gudaro ko ente obi sɔre de fɛ ɔkana asɛm dɛ sabi na asɛm na ɔkɔɛ no ɛno nkotenyi the only version that is in town atam di na ne nyinaa keka ho ɔntwa yei ente mmerɛ du da ɔman ya akasa mpo no yɛbɔsua kwana a asɛm si wɔde asɛm wɔde tɔ obi de ma asɛm wɔ court wɔkam wɔn ka asɛm wie mpo a yɛyi nare yɛbɛnya abotar because yɛale yɛpere yɛda asɛm no nkyɛ yɛbɔtumi yɛda asɛm no ma yɛye ɛhyɛ da akɔ akadan nti ɔbɛne dan na ɛsɛ attorney general wayɛ de wokyɛmbra na wala wonyɛ wo na woyɛ judge wɔ asɛm no mu ne wonyɛ general legal council nso wɔre ebu asɛm no datam de di na ade ka ho ɛho ɛti wɔbɛyɛ hwɛ dɛm ɛyɛ wɔ man mu na mi ɛyɛ neutral parties a mefrɛ bu tuafo that we are in political and election season nti sɛ yɛnhwɛ ne yɛyɛ a wɔbɛfa yɛn nyinara ado nso wɔde nyinaa yɛbue yɛ adwene mu meda maka nyinaa maakyerɛ m adwene botum da nyim yɛ adwene botum da nyim yɛ adwene ɔno ɔkyere biara nyim nanso ne ntumi nhwɛ ɛbia meda meka ho na wia nkeka nsɛm basa bi po atam didi na ne keka ho ne nyinara ɔntwa yei a wɔ dɛ mo so a moti radio station si mo so nnipa no wɔ kasa dɛm kasa no a mbotu makyɛ ho de wɔnya abota de wɔfa ka wɔn asɛm
lawyer yɛda ase etiafo wei ɛyɛ lawyer Kwaku Opinto na yɛne no ɛkasaeɛ na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wɔn na wɔtu frankaa ɛde ama NDC amanyɔkuo wɔne Ghana Private Road Transport Union GPRTU for National Executive Committee wɔn yɛ meeting ɛwɔ Nkranha ennɛ na ɛwɔ ɛna wɔde to wɔn mu anim sɛ awurade ya na adom na so betena benya yi so a adeɛ baako ɛda na koma so paa yɛ akwan titiri ya kwantempɔ no sɛ yɛbɛyɛ no dual carriage aha mienu nam ha miensa nam ha wɔn nso efiri the other side eba mienu nam ha miensa nam ho ɛnan nam ha wɔsi wɔyɛ kwan ni sɛ yi a ɛbɛboa na nkwansia bebrebe a ɛkɔ soɔ no ɛto atumi atwa
yɛn na nim sɛ wɔhwɛ Ghana ha road transport and the biggest sector in the whole transportation network na yɛnim sɛ nneɛma ni bi a bɔfo frɛ challenges ɛwɔ hɔ ɛwɔ mo akwan mu na ɛwɔ sɛ aban boa sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a saa challenges ni ɛbɛyɛ free hɔ sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a mo adwuma no ɛbɛtumi akɔ so ɛyie na edi kan a obiara ɛbɛgye atum ɛne the poor road network akwan ne bebree asɛe na apart from discomfort a mamo abra mo nante kwan no so aside from that nso ɛsɛe cars ne bebree nti ɛma mo operational cost no kɔsoro na ne ha adwen pa ɛkyɛn bibia ɛne accidents bebree taasi Ebeka say oh na driver dodgy pothole and or the ko share away. Enti making the roads better ade here pa. Na de ba ko a de accidents kaseba any a single lane roads because majority of accidents are eba head-on collisions. Enti one of your priorities ne say you be dualize akwan a ewo Ghana ha.
Na enwati na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama kyerɛ sɛ adeɛ baako ɛda n'akoma so road toll no sɛ wɔbɛtena akonnwa yi so a ɔbɛsan the road toll system no aba but this time deɛ abɛɛfo kwan a yɛfa so a yɛde gyegye sika no a
road tolls yesika according to the road fund yɛde siesie akwan enti kane no ɛno ɛne yɛde siesie yɛde fill potholes ne ade if sɛ woka sɛ budget nkwa ɛna ɛnyɛ saa deɛ na ɛnyɛ adwuma ɛnso ɛwɔ sɛ yɛhwɛ sɛ ne yɛbɛgye road tolls na ɛbɛtumi agye ne yie if sɛ wohwɛ Burkina truck see the way almost ya load a omode nyoma ekọ ni nyina sɛ yɛ akwan ɛnso yɛngye tolls nti ɔmo fa mu saa na ɔmo kɔ ɛnso wo de traboda na hwɛ wo kɔ ɛha ne ha ya wo betua toll nti toll ne de ɔse yɛ samba ɛnso ɔse yɛ toll plaza no sɛ na bɛyɛ a ɛmma traffic ma wokɔhu toll plaza ebia 4 lanes na wo hwɛ traffic ɛfa saa akwan no so a 4 lanes entimi and survey traffic na ɛfa mu no na wokɔ abrocha wobɛhu plaza ebia 20 something nti way fa ha nti ɛma traffic ma kwan no so
na enwati no wɔkyerɛ sɛ ne 24-hour economy policy no a wɔde ba no saa baasi ɛbɛboa paa enti na mobɛka yi a ɔkɔfa ayalolo bus system bi ba ya na nka wɔde ba bɛboa enti this time deɛ abayie
because commercial buses and commercial vehicles adwuma chain private no the rate of depreciation contem enti emrebia I was set from time to time ye cars ni bi every kwan mu if say ayɛ dada say it's no longer safe for commercial use enti na yɛwɔ that fleet renewal exercise ne nim say as a union monkwa muntimi enya sika enkoto buses enti from time immemorial PNDC abreso NDC abreso emrebia ye the buses ba e the mamu say monfa mamu members na omonfa nye adwuma na omuntua kakra them say sometimes etosin kakra ebimu efa omuntua enti adia ye adwin say be revolving fund because omutua na ye de say sika no atofoforo aba enti ye behwe ye no betra se ne ahwe kwan a ye betimi aye I just say ye de bosia ne ba ne eto a ye be make sure say ye betimi agi sika no na asan ko fund no mu
Wei penny a wotu frank ama NDC amanyoko His Excellency John Dramani Mahama yenia Nadia Donko na research bi aba betoja Director of Research and Innovation Emma Kumasi Technical University Professor Smart Sapon na watrasa His Excellency the Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ena yeto abanku bedin kunim enam soma ewie prentubra kasebom ne Director of Elections Emma MPP amanyoko yewura Evans Nimako ekasa bisa ne se survey ojene se na no wache so ya asempa but enkyerɛ sɛ wotrim aye wonde
enya dia ebema yitrima ede said they make say uni wo pejin wo fie due na futu so de what say obi etu ne bafo a na de bi asokunto dwem the new patriotic party say the presidential candidate oba de adaroma owura Mahamud Bawumia ne huni asem o wadwempa ema Ghana onim dia ebema Ghana etumpon san hihye ane ebepese obetumi ahihye na yetumi nya majority in parliament said the be a government business ebetumi etumpon enkoba your parliament 137 plus 1 year assembly tower na ye hu ne fire by me gidi say the action ye hu parliament e onum ebeboa ama Ghana for air to aba do na beto ama new patriotic party your parliamentary candidate and your presidential candidate
Dear Yate Nekase aye Director of Elections Emma New Patriotic Party Ora Evans Nimako Na Deputy Director of Elections ma NDC Amanyoko ma de Jibril. Ye bisa no watre so Professor Smart Sapon ni MPP Amanyoko de. So mu nyina ye se dunkwampɔnche wo motohwe faako. MPP ni no akwa ye sovi ene wo so manfo ntie.
Survey no out in it, but I think that the idea survey the person will achieve or no, ended then because it's achieved for people to discuss it, even living or mere campaign warrior and immunity. They use this one to bring campaign of Baumia on the front burner. But I think that it will end just this after. But where research tool no, where MPP near where this is the somebody June 3rd, Peace FM. So what you know so cassette NDC. June 3rd on your same station way, 2023. Or Cassa at my MPP say NDC more cassette electoral commission. At the Bonibia on where we the NDC man Cassa.
Wey Deputy Director of Elections Emma NDC Amanyoko Ora Madi Etibri Yenia Henry Akwasiminka ene boa no a yetiefu etiebi na dwumadie bi ya wodi ye opening ceremony 2024 Youth Voices for Change Summit here West Africa Network for Peace Building ena organize here Economic Community of West Africa State Resident Representative wa Ghana ha Ambassador Baba Ghana Wake ena wakase watrese emebunu titru pa ena yema ye focus enko digital space so ene bebi ewiase tu anamo kono se yanini entu anamo anko pepepe dia ebeka chiri.
In Ghana for the second time, where the youth have taken an active interest in the digital space. As we are speaking, I have a program going on in Ghana Business School of the University of Ghana, where I am training some young youth from various sectors in Ghana, about 150 of them, on the fundamentals of the digital space, so that, like my colleague said, we must train them not only to rely on government, but also to learn to create their own jobs, because government cannot do it alone, whether it's in Ghana or in any of the other member states.
Wey Ambassador Baba Ghana Wakil na Ambassador Francis Chucks Ononso Ejina Commissioner Political Affairs, Peace and Security ECOWAS Commission Ambassador Abdul Fattah Musa Nemu and wakachira Ghana mebuni se abaye beto no ubia mfa ne hunshembi.
If we want to have a better tomorrow, then we must prepare for today, and we must start preparations now. And so in the election process in Ghana, I think that our charge will be for all stakeholders to actively be part of that process, not just to register as voters, but also be part of the voting process. They must be part of even the electorates, they must be part of even the candidates. Because if you want to affect a policy, if you want to affect a process, you must be part of that process. You cannot be outside of a process and affect that process.
Wey Ambassador Francis Chucks Jumedia course munsem na yetie na Public Interest and Accountability Committee ya friend se PIAC na umutu anamoyi project ya wodo ya omoye wo goso na omukose se ne mpompons won se na esiyete na kwekudai aye chairman Emma Public Affairs Committee ya wo PIAC wo na no wotre se asa Ghana fo efiri be se 10 years ya yenya awayere no emfo obi aho sika yenye free waye mu ede be pote ne ede aye ase obi a interest kura ni ho
Oba afwa anago so awon say etu efoma go die bi o bebe na o se kwa na eni tebia manfo temna nya o kan tanka enjai fango ni go die bebe na nka fom e mo baba mfa so amanda chima na mo nya me hu ni se yankasa ya ye di esika edwa nanka Namashe efa media phone so say obi ankata nyina yendia benya bandi o sebi enye president Akufo Addo dia eyo man nyina ke bibi kochima yenkasa ho e ho man fa so mai
Wei aye Nana Kwekudai ya waya chairman Public Affairs Committee ya wo PIAC. Henry Kwabena Utiakenti oye project manager ma A4 Construction. Na edaya wo sie ye of regional police staff Bangoro. Wacha say a 3-story building ya a 12 apartment unit or chirechirimu.
Then we for Ghana Police Service and the Ministry of Local Government and Decentralization. So we started, that was 2001, September. 3-story, 12-unit apartment. Yeah, we finishing stages. Yeah, tiling, electricians, so omo pass omo money bibia, plumbers so yeah juma. By close of the year, things will be done. So when we are done with the main structure, beba FEMO, na landscaping. Initially, funding been a bit problem, but now I may say
a year. Henry Kwabena Uti Akan project manager Emma A4 Constructions. Yenia Atiame Muhammad Success FM. Na chairperson ma Public Interest and Accountability Committee. Emeritus Professor Elizabeth Adefiu ena ononso ekase eye kojokrom edekwa manso railway line en wo mukoseye enu ati ni wo mu ye deba ewo new takrade enu wo secondary takrade mpotem wo na wachase project ya wodo ya yede wo man sika eye no eni kwase yeto no ejeje mu yanya ne ntam so na ehomra mfaso mu wo manfo.
Once a project is earmarked for petroleum revenues, the petroleum revenues should be forthcoming to ensure that the work is finished. But if the project funds is commingled with other funds, then it becomes more difficult if the other funds are not flowing and the petroleum funds gets locked up in the project.
Dear Yate Nekase ye chairperson ma Public Interest and Accountability Committee, Emeritus Professor Elizabeth Adefiu. Na enwatino ena watrese UMAT Railway School for Development ye wo esikado. Ena watrechre jumedia wodi wo honum no neniso.
And the progress of development there looks quite exciting, because even though the work started, the school started less than 4 years with a few students, about 200 students, the school has grown in the sense that the infrastructure has been increased and the number of students have also increased. Dear Yatin Kasei, a chairperson ma Public Interest and Accountability Committee, Emeritus Professor Elizabeth Adefiu, Yenia Apia Dankwa Rock FM. Na Institute of Africa Studies, ena University of Ghana, ena Womune Danish Institute for International Studies, Ekabomu, Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Training Center, Ekaho, and when we a conference, a one cran say, a tifias modito so say from international peacekeeping to political local resource conflict. What lessons for Ghana Security Service? Professor Richard Asante to Ghana for title a quiet faswa ye to a famu a good year. And Mranis say be a matter tianuane see a yan basa or tressa hard ye.
Say Ghana won shisheye na ohwe ye emra bibraya passion small scale mining na emra bibraya wo ho a legitimate business emra say small scale mining ye reservoir magana for kwa ho no ahoho entumi enko but large scale dear ni dear and no dear ahoho entumi yeden etumi ko enti ahoho na e ba obodi omo abegige small scale mining illegal
nanu atikura no wo kire se stakeholders yawodo a edi akotene wo efam agudie tuo ho no esese wo hye na bambo ɛne asomdwe ɛba mmeammea ahodoɔ a yɛtu afamu agudie no.
In the past 5 years, na to kwan across the country, mining sites and engagement with security actors. Na nhwehwemu bebree ɛfa peace and security mu ɛfa mining challenges across the mining sector ɛne nkitahodie a ɛda security forces ɛne miners ɛne sɛnea ɔmo hwehwɛ na mmara no ɔmo tumi de yɛ adwuma nti adesua no yɛwie yɛnya a lot of findings suahodie bebree a yɛfele sɛ yɛne policy makers ɛne key actors no ɛbɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ.
Wei aye Professor Richard Asante. Nanuati no Dr. Peter Abretz. Ono ye Danish Institute for International Studies, Omorep. Ononso Kanwe.
For me, it's also, of course, a very good opportunity to present our results to each other and also to people outside that we have actually sort of engaged throughout the process. And I would say that the biggest thing for me here is to also celebrate that we have 3 PhD students, Eva, Mustafa, and Peter, who handed in the dissertations, which is such a huge feat. And of course, it's been a long road, 6 years. We have published 2 special issues, many articles, many policy papers. We've held a big conference in Copenhagen on resource conflicts. We held a big conference together, me and Naila and others from the Kofi Annan Center, involving Veronica and other military staff.
To begin, Naila, dear Yate se Okase, your friend Dr. Peter Abretz, or your Danish Institute for International Studies, Unum Erepwa, Yenya George Osei. Na Parliament for War Lower Disc traditional area, na kwesi Ajmai, and Wakase. Eye TF ni msam dada se July da edikan edikwesi ne da toso eduasa baako afaafo enkopo sade yebeya yebema kwan ama epo no ebesese ne ho kama enam no atumi awo bebre ede amayen na empanimfo a efri fisheries ministry eko nanana so ekosra no na ho ena nanade to afaafo nanim se enhyehyɛ ya mpanimfo de atodwa no wonhye na wonni so saa pepepe
ya sha crop season na se be ntia na mfie num na yenye bribiara ye nyini senti ana yenye mfaso a ye benye furu crop season was by me na ya tase de the man bri oboboa afarefo odwuma because anam awon ni oponu mu akọ the man bri ya bra enam wodo to wodo womba wodo ebi ba kan wona ade nti ne na ya adwende se damza ya nkọ wodo mabra wodi bri ba kan won ne yanka say enkokumo foma na benfuni na oya bra odi eje to na afarefo obiara otena fie na ogigina ahom no disesie no dwuma na pono so na so mudwen na enam no so ko de waye ma bi ba ka ho waye me bi abaka ho osisi do yam fa so me
wei aye nana kwesi Ajmai Jojo Duncan aye president ma Ghana National Canoe Fishermen Council ena ono nso kire se afi dwumadie kurampo omu betini wo mpotem wa
time there minister na nodom kwaba oso obotu e wa ha na nanum ni mo hwia jesus there oyiso yen amambrem yen tete na ya manze ontedam tino ye ba ha nda na be hye na nanu na yihon ezatu enyim e hwehwehwehwe yeke hu na abrewa no abrewa wozina no boy de yen kodi su na ma fi 2024 yen kotukunu tie be ya yes na nanu mezitu enyim so ampuchi kwa
Wei aye Jojo Duncan, President ma Ghana National Canoe Fishermen Council. Yenia apia dankwa Rock FM. Na aye tiefo anim sam dada so wachena. Odomfo odom yenia aye Green Ghana Day. Ye ba bedue nnua. Enam so ama Parliament for War so Traditional Council. Ye war half region. Nana kwesi bosompra ya wudikan. Ase ne manfo titiriw adwadifo Roberts womu etem kom yamya wodo nyina se womu target se womu bedua be te se 900,000 nnua womu bedua no enti efiri be se anopa no nsia kwasi anopa no ntu emu obi ankɔ baabi obi amfa no ho nhyɛ nnuadua no mu bi
yɛbɛsrɛ yɛ stɔfoɔ sɛ de bi amaboa na ɛyɛ no nyinaa mommra ɛkyena na akya nondu na nyinaa samba abibie yɛ stores na nyinaa yɛmmoa na nnua no bi na wɔn nso wɔ port bi so na ɛwɔ akyire a betumi adua bi wɔ so
na deɛ te sɛ ɔkase yɛ parliamentarifoɔ wɔgɔ so traditional council Ahafo region Nana Kwesi Bosompra the first Ahafo regional manager Emma Forestry Commission Nana Poku Bosompem wɔkyerɛ sɛ Nana no mayɛmfoni adehyeɛ nnua no bebree wɔ hɔ obia bɛnya biadua
I've met them when they targeted 900,000. 16 regions, 10 million. Now you 900,000. That means I have commanded a chunk of target now. The mine. This year, the first Friday of the month of June, 7th of June, Friday, the Green Ghana Day. So last year, you have my senior high school. Now where the Green Ghana need Piabonte. I'm a nipenny now at me up pateki.
Obia emfa ne ho ensemu bi. The te say okase ye Ahafo regional manager Emma Forestry Commission Nana Poku Bosompra Atiawe Muhammad Success FM na sa dwumadi ekuro ya na head of corporate affairs ewo Forestry Commission Madam Joyce Ofori Kwafo na wone adesuafo ya kase Bema Camp Unit wo kyerɛkyerɛ wonum ehia se obia de ne ho bɛsɛ nnuadua no mu
So ope so hu nua mfa so a wo free ha na ukotran Sahara Desert na wo twi baako a enye obi
ewo ha befa adwen ye be kyerɛkyerɛ won Green Ghana Day ye di Green Ghana Day de wo ho nsɛm brɛ won ye kyerɛ won sɛnea wodua nnua na Green Ghana Day pani fare by anything ye kyerɛ won na ye kyerɛ won hia ehia sɛ won a wɔyɛ mmerante ne mmaba wɔyɛ mmarima ne mmeawa no wɔde wɔn ho hyɛ nnuaduam if you say that should be no one na wobeba besi yan and panyin say odupon tutu abrofri na esi na nen sam no fra ya yehu won na dache oba bedi yan ade won aba ba sha yan nem
afei otu obi afo se edua ne yenton eno ane se obenante akọ na akwaji akodua
Green Ghana Day in Yamano, Yadi Makwa, Yanton, Intimipacho, also qua, Nkoto. Any Anissa Wakona Forestry Commission will be my Yenino. Webisa would jing telephone number, baby, I will see the baby, I will pako diano. Any in me, who are here, saying me, but say it in the Yawu Kanin na train and Afe or Jama.
Way a corporate affairs head, our Forestry Commission. Madam Joyce Ofori Kwafo na head teacher ya wo Bema Camp JHS Ora Philip Zenu na order Forestry Commissioner say Juma wo die wachina obia de ne ho besembi.
This program that has come off, program we are Abraham, Inya Jehopa, say Inkorano, Yetiti Omo, so that they be responsible citizens one day when it comes to our environment. And personally, on behalf of the Ghana Armed Forces and the Ghana Armed Forces Education Unit, yes, sir,
the ate say okase ye head teacher ewo Bema Camp JHS Ora Philip Zenu na sa dwumadi ekroyada enam so ema Consolidated Bank Ghana's tree planting week almost sign a memorandum of understanding bia a bank no and a Forestry Commission ewon kran ha Executive Director ma Forestry Service Division Ora Hill C.A. Brown and so etre say enua ye ba bedua no be say 10 million trees yo and ye bedua no efiada enti obia mfa ne ho ensemu bi
So ope so hu nua mfa so a wo free ha na ukotran Sahara Desert na wo twi baako a enye obi a na be hu be kire difference wo mu nua ebo nsuo ho ban nua ba ye dua yi wo hwe since I started Green Ghana yi ma hu nkofo a wo dua mango ne even say guava na de a omo titi no man no bi edi nua yenya timber free mu nkomia ye tena so mpa ye da so enso esa atwe carbon dioxide nipa breathe out carbon dioxide a nua no absorb carbon dioxide na I give you oxygen enti ye wo kasa be can say when the last tree dies the last man died.
Dear yate ne kasei eye Ora Hill C.A. Brown na managing director ma Consolidated Bank Ghana Owura Daniel Addo na CEO Ghana Association of Banks John Ewua omo ekasama no wadwumadi no ase.
Today, the only launch here is the Forestry Commission. Akan boom say dua inua makoma empema duosia 60,000 trees. Ewo prior so tie bahanum say be launch sa program over a 3-year period. Dua inua makoma empema duosia, which is bibia so ni tinaya ba yenso ye de ahoden beta ya chiri. Na me bo afia da ye nyina ye ko e bi omo start plant trees no. Na yakoye bi na over the next 3 years no. Eboa it's fragrant of nyina bo obetumi volunteer bia no. So be join yen any CBG4 na yako prior so
na yako prior so yenia Pius Betu Banson na Sunyane West Municipal Chief Executive Honorable Evans Ekusi Buetum ena ononso ama ne manfo 27,000 a year coconut tree kubedua no se omunkonko due na we kura nya de edikan ni o wama wonum bebre cashew de cocoa de wotese we nyina ya ban sese pa opese obo akuafo
a Sunyane West ha omo wonsase omo anigye se ombedua kube de aboa omo kuadwuma no ho na mse ye bae de ba behye omo nsa gina Ghana mampani anamu begina member of parliament anamu the kuba ho nyina is about 27,000 the mom na also enua sabi omunya bibi emfahwe omabusua mpanimfo a edi adwuma no anim ne amia mahudia nyama edi asuma ma akafo nyina no omo edi ho adwuma
Sunyane West Municipal Chief Executive Honorable Evans Kusi Buetum na Owura Douglas Lebla oye Municipal Director for Agriculture ena wasere wonumu wonsa asese kubedua eho womfaso pa nti womfa wo ho nsembi
yeni abre ewo sa kube ho pa because aban na eboka enti de ehwe ne se ehwe a free a yede ma akuafo no ba free no so no aban ebo ho kapa lord fa bibia omode bae ni nyina na free enti ye hwe animu se de ye de be ma ne bia obi a owo asase a oye kuani a owo pepa se obedua kube on se obi wo ho a otese bibi free se no ane se odi mirika no waba
we Owura Douglas Lebla yenia nana asempasa Space FM Sunyane na etiefo animsem dada se meda etosu ensia ena ga Mashi Traditional Council edo se eto so se yenye dede afedie omu firi honomu a yebetumi ayedede manche for lante janwe ni lante utanka ana wokyerɛkyerɛ senti a edu brebi a tese yi a yenye dede
and then we to say goodbye to the previous year. That is why we call it Odada. Maybe in tree, it may sound like Afidada, the traditional calendar. The drums, na phone, and I better say, Ubunbeba out by that time. Na, in the best one, Ako, Gamanche, Mufi, no more Ako G, the drumstick, now I would buy no more years. I remember, empty by 435, now, say Mancheni, Aibundi, or the 6th November, the drum, which is the front of you, haven't beat the front of from 3 times, then 3 times to the Gamanche for him to embrace him, and then it means the ban of drumming has been lifted.
Atrese ye free war, and Timeno Casey, and sorry, ubetumi aburu munchinim, crabs, parties, ubiabe to me aye dede, nemum a ye. And not just an hour to be tossed answer.
Yeah, church Obiabe to be back. To say funeral, yeah, 1 week. Nobody can do funeral after 1 week, and we have all accepted the traditional council. And no, I'm say every from 5 o'clock going. Where to me I war sorry. Where to me I park. Where to me I wedding. Where to me I outdooring. But obey a funeral there after 1 week. Where ya kabung na ya ba agreement. I work traditional council. Na ya jibum say after 1 week no obi abeye ne phone.
Wei aye mante ya wowo lante danwe ni lante utanka yenia Abdullahi Dasmani na mo text message ya mo de beda ye no eye Remy spices ya wode Remy goat, Remy chicken, Remy jollof na Remy beef abejaso eno ana wo market yo dwumadie bi a wudie no adesie ba asie benya aduane pa dia ti se Remy ewum ba hospital eba ni nompem yade a obetu ase de ama ba enompem yade biada se emu abu cancer ne wom dompen we ye firi so fa koba obesa de ama wo Kumase atonso agogo omu wo agogo hospital no akire pe ena Spenters Road omu wo 18 Junction 0244988004 ne die na ye gina so ahome kase ebo no so tia wabi ebebe sisia
Happy Delight Fruit Juice. Swachilala, chichi soso. Afrana pa. Epe pashu breakfast and was in woman. Joe Happy Delight Fruit Juice against with toast, cereal, and even benku. And we ain't a bread and fifi. The most fridge man. Happy Delight Fruit Juice. One of one. And you be here. I come out to relax away. Swano, when you're. Let's say what a chamado. Happy Delight Fruit Juice. Off and a baby, I bring you all day long. One fruit juice. Happy Delight. One different flavors, different size. You number 1 liter. Number from 150 and 250 ml.
Ebenyebu healthy life shops on your supermarket.
Happy Life Fruit Juice, loaded with taste.
Hey, Walambo.
Hey, Walambo.
I asked him to buy me original Polita.
Hey, please don't make mistake. Stop the papa. Open the back mouth. And you strong Polita no girl. Papa.
Papa, can ruffle.
The Polita is original, the first and the best.
What is? Ukota also pet dear acrobat using it.
Polita, yes.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
Yama yetiefo akwaba kasebo no esi amansan chiame kwabenamafo yade aseda ema Osons Kamesia ode Osons Garlic Capsules ebuama immune system nyanwode kuti anyanwa yade anka wonto form the one wode eye Osons Garlic Capsules MTN ya network ya swede dotuo no a yusu MTN ne panko a na ewoso Hisense Ghana home appliances ya papa edisi fie no office de the josio no ho nanti akukuduro mu na bowura no office bia wuduru wo no mu a home appliances na abode kwaje wo de na fa kofie everyday price for everyday people. Amin Scientific Eba and Alternative Medical Hospital allow Shafi erade na yaresafo enkofo de yade afre bibre mu aman so ebi kura wa manani o ebi kura doctor di kra wo mu se ulase ya no omu ba Amen Scientific ya yesa wo mu yade em wo mu de nije ekofie ne nkurabata no doso 0245 275 254 Dolphin Roofing System ene yade oman mu edan nyina sha ne nsaso wo mosomayen de hia ne se wato brush ewie na yede nu eguso de aka no eye Dolphin Roofing System dia size ya wope shape ya wope color ya wope ne thickness se de tie obebo so am say yes edan ni theological seminar Trinity ye wo East Legon Allied Fuel Station in Tempe na obehu Dolphin 0543-661-716 0543-661-716 Novus Industries and Trading Limited edi anomonia papa bidaso anya de ya so asichire gumni bia we de ya kama pa imagine taking coconut milk drink Novus original flavor melon banana pineapple and mango programs bia way and ye serve was here 0533 733 028. Ruta Herbal Product at the Ruta Mester Ba. A 3D malaria ebetu ase kra. Yasa wo Ruta Titanic ya mocha bedi umu afrisani ye. 0242 662220. 0242662220. Pepsodent Charcoal Toothpaste ya na aposin papenie osimbenya ahoden enkaboni betu afiri wanumu a aye Pepsodent Charcoal Toothpaste. Sajumeko ya dawuruma ya damase ama mumonitia erade asumutie nkamu nyina ebo no woche a around the world meba wakwemu ni tefe magtere wasajman atnase Kojo Hansen enso ewo OKFM ebusiafo amone yentena yadamase.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
Herbal and Alternative Medical Hospital Bena Black History and War America, China, Africa ne Ghana penifo abona baso say. Osaya remo man for